Go and hey Jesus. I don't know kama mnataka ni brag saa basi Nyashinski Calligraph. Hey guys, I am Comedian Mwirigi, creator, influencer. Vitu ni mingi zinafanya hadi taja tutamaliza, and this is quick one. Is influencing stable financially in the long term? No, it's not stable. If you want to get in any freelancing type of business, just know you'll be stressed because you're not expecting anybody to give you money by the end of the month. It's not like a contractual. You may have brands that will give you maybe a contract, but jitayarishe tu utakuwa na ile worry ya hii contract ikiisha nitafanya nini next, unaona? So it's not stable, I won't lie to you, but like when you know how to plan your money, ukipanga finances zako vizuri, it is because you might make a lot of money now and think there's people who think nitaendelea kumeki pesa mingi hata next month, and they don't plan like their finances vizuri. Do artists appreciate reaction channels? Yes. Some of them don't, because maybe you'll say something that is true and it's negative about their song and they will be like, mbona unasema hivyo? But like for the most part, most of them appreciate. Has any rapper ever DM'd me? I speak to quite a few. I don't know kama mnataka ni brag saa basi Nyashinski Calligraph. Saa basi, I insist. But yeah, like there's a few I talk to. Have you ever been threatened over a reaction? Literally yesterday I did a reaction to, there's a beef currently going on. I don't know when this will drop, but I did a reaction, but it's not from the artists, it's the fans mostly. Mtu anakuambia sasa hiyo ni unasema, like because they don't agree with you, anakuambia nikupata sijui nini. It's just like hakuna kitu anaweza fanya, ni kusema tu. Which rapper is overrated? I plead the fifth. Do you worry about privacy? Sometimes, but I try as much as possible to not be in spaces where I have to worry. For example, I don't really go out as much. Not that najifungia nile tu, I'm not an outdoor person like that. So, not really, but there is some people who are just weird because somebody will come and text you your actual address. Najua unaishi sijui, ama commenting on the post. I'm like, why are you doing that? Because they are doxing you. For those ones now, I delete immediately the comments. Do you separate personal life from content? Definitely, because as a skit maker, you have to play this many roles. For example, if there's a skit I have of toxic boyfriend. I'm not a toxic, I'm a good person, as you people can see. Everybody is agreeing here. If you could see them, I'm gonna wanna agree. Watoto wame agree. So yeah, you have to separate. You have to know like hapa ndio content inaishi, hapa ndio real life inaanza. What is the scariest thing about internet fame? I will say it's the way people can take a narrative and run with it. For example, you can come and say spendi maembe, and then people will go and say rather, we can come and say napenda kula maembe, and then somebody will come and say umse amesema pendi kula mandizi, so inamaanisha anasema watoto wenye wanapanda mandizi. Like the internet works like that. So people come, mtu mwenye atapata hiyo news ikiwa like Mwirigi alisema apendi watu wenye wanafanyanga hivi, hivyo ndio wataichukua na hivyo ndio they can run with it. That's the scariest part. People don't like to fact check things. Like watu wanachukuanga kitu vile bora imepostiwa ama ameiona mahali, hivyo ndio wataichukua. If social media shut down tomorrow, what happens? Kama uko umejipanga, you're cooked. But if you have things set aside, you can know how to transition from that to something else. No. But pia, before social media, there was the way people were consuming art. So I feel like if it will shut down, people will just go back to the old forms of consuming art, probably shows and stuff. Do my parents understand what I do? Tulisumbuana kwanza, because me, as I told you, I started doing content while I was in high school. So they were not really for it, but they've had to understand. They've had to understand. So I can say yes, they understand. Yes, they do, because they see money. If they don't see money now, they'll be like, what are you doing? Do people think influencing is not a real job? Yes, but I feel like that narrative is kind of fading away because it's not really influencing as the thing. It's the because influencing is, I feel like influencing is not the main job. The main job is you are a creator who creates, and then the creation now you can do. You can use people can plug in with their product, and you help them put it out there. So the influencing as a word itself, people don't understand it. Juu kuna watu wenye tu unasikia umse influencer, but you don't really know what they do. So I would say, yeah, I think people don't understand it at times. Have I lost or gained friends since going viral? Personally, I've never gone like viral. My growth has always been like gradual, which is why I like it. And have I lost friends? Do I even have friends? I've not lost friends, but like, of course, there's people who maybe you've not talked to for years who try to maybe reach out, and then they try to use ile tamia. And then ni mtu mjongea naye for so many years, but because amekuona maybe you're doing something. Who sees the version of me without the camera? My personal friends, my friends, people that I have in my personal life. But like, genuinely, I don't feel like it's too much apart because my personality is still the same even off camera. I'm still like the same vibrant person like even off camera. So there is no like a big difference. This one is interesting. If the algorithm disappeared tomorrow, who are you? I'm still Mwirigi. I'm still Comedian Mwirigi. I'm still the creative that I am without the algorithm. So we'll just find other ways to present the art to you guys. Would I want my child to become an influencer? If they wanted to, I would support them. And I wouldn't have a problem with it because it's not really a bad thing. Or something not to be proud about, because you will be happy, because you'll be doing something. You know, when you do something that you love for work, you enjoy doing the work. What has the internet taken from me? Nothing, because I try and keep everything that I hold dear to my heart to myself, because you can't put, you have to know where it ends with the internet. Unajua hapa hadi hapa ni internet, then the rest, this is what I keep to myself. There's this artist I love anaitwa Dave, alitoa ngoma juzi na what's the guy's name? Basically in the song alisema line ya, remember to keep a piece of yourself when you are selling you. So just keep a piece of yourself when you're selling. Don't sell everything, don't give everything to the people, because what do you have for yourself? Philosopher. What has the internet given me? It has given me the chance to be able to showcase something that I love so much. I've always been a creative since like I was a kid. I was a creative kid, so to have this space that I can do it and show you guys. Kwanza unajua kitambo with TV ilikuwa ni uende auditions or kukataze nini. With now you can just record and post it immediately. So it has given us the space, or rather me, the space to showcase this thing that I love doing so much. What haven't you guys asked me? Whether if you're paying me in dollars or pounds. You've asked basically most of the questions. I don't know, if you want to get into the career, maybe influencing and content creating, I would advise you not to focus more on the influencing, but on the content creating. Because with the content creation now, you can build a community where now you can influence. Yeah, that's the hiyo nimeimaliza vizuri, mtu anaona aseme mseni mwise. So guys, this has been Comedian Mwirigi, and the thing I want to say, go and check out my new show on YouTube, Comedian Mwirigi, Set the Bar. Yeah, and this is Quick Ones. Mwende mkaangalie pia episode.